Making net zero a reality really comes down to people. You know, climate change is a global macro challenge. It affects everybody. But if we want to accelerate the energy transition, we have to be thinking about it from a lens of a very individual aspect, the lives and livelihoods of people. And what I mean by this is, number one, investing in human capital. We need to be thinking about jobs and opportunities. You know, between now and meeting our mid-century goals of net zero by 2050, there needs to be 80 million more kilometers of transmission alone. I mean, that's a lot of jobs, and that's just transmission itself, right? We're talking about electricians, engineers. People need to see the opportunity of the energy transition. That's number one. Two, we really got to be thinking about partnership. And by this, I mean, you know, the value chain of the energy transition is much more complex than just the typical mechanics of an oil economy. A lot more inputs, a lot more materials and minerals. And that means partnerships. That means building out a community of opportunities at a very localized level and making sure everybody in every country has an opportunity to engage in the energy transition. And then finally, you know, I think we have to keep in mind affordability. The energy transition in a moment of volatility, when you think about coming off of COVID, a war in Ukraine, a war in Israel, there's a lot of pressure that the global communities experience. And one thing that'll help them invest in energy transition is access to affordable energy resources. So I think it's incredibly important that we're mindful of the opportunity of clean energy, that it can lower the cost of the economy in terms of the energy inputs, and we can all excel together.